Welcome to Web3 Revolution. I'm your host, Nitrous Oxide, and today we're taking a look at blockchain property gain. Now, it's a really interesting concept, so come along with me and let's check it out. Before we dive into that, remember, this is not financial advice. With that being said, let's get started. Blockchain property gain. Here we go, guys. Let's dive right into this. So, this is a new one for us. Let's learn a little bit about what blockchain property gain does. Now, they democratized the real estate sector by making both housing and real estate affordable. Now, this project introduces a unique circular economy focused on selection, acquisition, renovation, and renting out and reselling of existing properties. Now, with its disruptive model, blockchain property gate is able to reduce the cost of housing prices and rents up to about 30%. So the BPGT token is the heart of the ecosystem and gives dividends amounting to 30% of the net profit of the project. So we're going to dive into that in just a minute. But you know, these guys, they solve two issues. The first one is the lack of affordable housing, and guys, we know that that is a huge problem right now, and it should be everybody's basic right to have affordable housing. Yet fewer and fewer people own a home today, and it is only possible through bank loans. The second issue is the high capital requirements for real estate investments, making them reserved to only the companies and the top 1% high net worth individuals. Both of these issues are resolved with the BPGT token and its underlying business model. So it sounds like to me that this is a great opportunity. Looks like they've got a private sale starting in 54 days. So you're definitely going to want to jump on that. And, you know, again, do your research, you know, go through here, check out their white pages and all that stuff. And speaking of white pages, let's jump over there because there is some things that I want to talk about really quick with these guys. So we mentioned problems and solutions, and, you know, they're trying to fix these things. They're trying to help the consumers like us. So one of those is the skyrocketing real estate prices. We've all seen it. Prices right now are at an all-time high. What they would like to do is their goal is to lower the property prices of up to 30%, which would be amazing. And if that happens, that's really going to help out the economy. Now, right now, decreasing housing affordability. Less and less houses are really affordable for the middle class and lower class. The mission is to make housing affordable for all social classes, not just the elite. The dependence on banks right now. The only way to get into a new house is through some sort of a loan, whether it's through the bank or through the government. And they want to greatly reduce the dependency of banks so that you can be approved and get the home of your dreams. Lack of supply of new housing. You know, there's a lot of new houses not being built right now because nobody can afford them. You know, so they would like to increase the supply of using existing buildings, build-ups, and lowering the development costs. Now, you know, there's no political support for prospective homeowners right now. And they would like to lower the rent by a considerable margin. And that is what we need. We need reasonable prices for housing because everybody needs it. It is, you know, food and housing, the two main things that we have to survive and have any kind of decent life and you know, value of life. Rising inflation leaves less disposable income. They would like to, you know, do savings through lower housing costs. You're going to save money if your house costs are lower. It just makes total sense. High capital requirements for investors. There's always, you know, what do you got to put up collateral against your house? Do you have amazing credit? Most people don't. And, you know, how you solve that is the security token with low capital requirements and passive income. So these are some of the things that they're trying to provide a solution to that we are, you know, there's, you know, problems right now with it. You know, let's not lie about it. So we're gonna go through here now. We're gonna skip down a little bit and show you. Now, this is the white pages. You need to go through this forward, backward, side to side. If you're gonna invest in this company, you need to know everything about them. You know, I don't have all the time in the world to go through every step by step. That's your responsibility. So I'm just going to touch on things that I think are important. For right now, blockchain property gate, here we go. They're fundraising through the BPGT tokens. Investors acquire the BPGT tokens with fiat, it does look like it says spelled flat, and or crypto. 90% of the funds invested in the property acquisition at below market prices go to rent it out immediately, secure cash flow, renovation to increase the market value. 75% gets rented out, 25% gets sold, then you get your net profit. 30% goes to investors as profit, and they share the rights in fiat. Another percentage goes to reinvest in acquisition for more properties. So I got a couple steps here. The number one is fundraising. They hold security token offerings to raise funds. They dedicate about 65% of the funds raised towards the acquisition of real estate assets, securing a solid foundation for the token that consists on tangible assets which appreciate over the value of time. 2, selection. 65% of the proceedings collected are invested in the acquisition of properties at market prices well below the market average and are operational expenses. And go through here, guys, and read all of this. You see how they're listening. This is some really important stuff. I would say, it's all important, but I want you to really concentrate on pages 28 through 33 because that's the steps that they are taking. So step 3, renting out, renovation, and selling. A percentage of the properties acquired are going to be already suitable for renting out immediately. This will provide short-term cash flow necessary to fund our future operations and expand our activities, including building capital reserves. We will also be able to reinvest a part of the profit into new properties and pay out dividends to investors as soon as possible. And that's what you want. You want something back on your investment. I mean, that is a smart investment strategy, right? I mean, if you're investing, you never get anything back. It just doesn't make sense. So it's nice that you don't have to wait a bazillion years to get something back. Step 4, from the renovated properties, around 25% are then resold, while 75% are rented out, both at competitive prices, essentially allowing us to fulfill the promise of affordable housing that many governments in the EU have promised but have not delivered. And then 5, the net profit is split into 30%, which goes to token holders as dividend payments in the fiat. The remaining 70% are reinvested again in the same cycle and reinitiating the process from step 2 again. And so it recycles, restarts, goes back through, and the money comes and it goes right in where do you want it? Right here in your pocket. All right, so let's get back here. All right, so here we are on their website. Let's scroll down, check a little stuff out. Remember, the private sale starts in 54 days. Go ahead and grab that. We're talking about the future of real estate. And so they go through and they tell you a little bit about that. You can watch their little YouTube video there and check it out. And how it works is they're adopting unique selection processes consisting of 50 different variables focused on acquiring whole buildings. The goal is the selection of high quality properties at the lowest cost possible will be rented out and renovated. 75% of the acquired properties are rented out and the remaining 25% are renovated according to our cost-effective modular renovation methodology, which offers high degree of flexibility and customization possibilities. I should sell micro machines, guys. Profit and dividends. The net profit we generate will be reinvested into further property acquisition, company expansion, and building capital reserves. 30% will be specifically, can't say that word, dedicated towards dividend payouts for the BPGT token holders. Guys, their development phase 1, the duration is 0 to 1 years. The key goals of that one is fundraising, real estate company acquisition, and the acquisition of property management company. Key goals in development phase 2, the duration of that will be about 1 to 3 years. And they expand on the phase, and it's envisioned to be a starting point for the self-sustainable scaling of the blockchain property gate business model. And development phase 3, the road map lasts for 4 to 6 years. I mean, this is the road map. It lasts 4 to 6 years. Phase 3 expands our property portfolio to 30,000 apartments and marks the beginning of our renovation activities. During this phase, we will start selling 25% of the properties. And development phase 4 lasts 6 to 8 years. That focuses on the acquisition of further additional real estate companies, mergers with the existing legal entities of the blockchain property gate, and this goal is to acquire companies that have a considerably number of properties in their portfolio. And 5, it lasts 8 to 10 years. They envision to reach one of their major end goals of acquiring a total of 100,000 units in phase 5 and approximately up to 10 years after the start of the blockchain property gate project. And there will be future developments. Duration will be long-term, as well as providing disruptive Web3 solutions for the real estate market that will fundamentally change the industry as we know it. And that's what it's all about, guys. So again, we went ahead, we checked out their white pages. We've been there, done that. We know what's going on, but again, there's a lot of pages there. You need to go through it. You need to check it out before investing. Make sure you do your diligence. And here we go, token sale, BPGT, Ethereum ERC 1400. And right now, looks like the initial supply is 148 million. That's pretty cool. So they've got private sale, the pre-sale, and the main sale. And the main sale is what you want to sign up for, guys. It's very simple. So you put your first name, your last name, email, your password in, and press continue. Then you'll go through the terms and conditions, agree to that, and you will finish up, and it will be done, and you will be ready to be notified to get these tokens. And you're gonna want to get these tokens, guys. It's really simple to get signed up. Now there's token distribution, 70% to crowd sale, 20% to team, 10% to liquidity. Funds distribution, property acquisition, operational expenses get 65%, real estate company acquisition gets 25%, and the legal cost gets 10% because you got to pay the man. So we went through and kind of discussed a little bit about the roadmap. This is just a little bit of where they've been. And right now, let's see where we're at here. Yeah, so start of the main sale. Where are we at? I'm a little lost in translation. Okay, here we go. April, start of the private sale. That's what we're waiting on. We're waiting on that, and then once that happens, we're going to start the pre-sale. We're going to start the main sale. We're going to hoist the sails and man the jibs. And then we're going to, conclusion of the main sale, list on those exchanges and initiate phase 1, which we talked about a little bit ago. So just go through here if you want to see what the future holds. Here is the team ready to pounce and help you guys take the real estate market by storm. The advisory board, welcome, and become an early adopter. The first movers up to 10%. First movers that jump on and get signed up get up to 10% bonus on their investment. And again, guys, it's that easy. Hit the sign up button. You know what to do. Put in your information. You've got it. So you can check out them on Facebook, Twitter, Telegram, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram. Make sure you check out that YouTube video, by the way. But yeah, so there's a lot to go through here, guys. I think this is really cool. This is a new one for us. We haven't done any real estate stuff here, but you know, I think it has a lot of good things, and I'm really excited to see where they go in the future. So guys, as always, if you liked anything on this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.